Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of
everybody, and
obligation
welcome to today's
right
match.
from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So, time for the anthems. Aldero finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, don't be surprised if he ends up being the top man today, Peter, because he's got the reflexes and shot-stopping ability to keep out the best. Seeing shot after shot being repelled can actually affect both teams psychologically too. It gives one team hope, while the opposition can start to despair.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. There's the whistle. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he cuts out the supply. Reinders. High. And he's picked it up out wide. And the ball's gone astray. High. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Reinders. Quarter of an hour played. Goes for goal! And that's off target.
Verdonk probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. High. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball's played through. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rumeni is offering a wry smile there.
That's a good ball out wide. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! Goal! And there is your opener. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 9.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Walsh. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Indonesia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Some resolute defending there. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great vision. And it's made its way to him.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Romani. And the pass is intercepted. And no, that was never going to make it. Romani has found the net here, of course. Verdonk. And he's whipped it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. This is a promising build-up. Walsh. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Indonesia have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So right back into the action.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Out towards the flank. Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Verdonk. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get onto this? It's a goal kick. Dix. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Played over towards the opposite flank. Walsh. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 18. Coming on to replace him is number 15.
Certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Verdonk. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. This looks promising.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Reinders. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Looking to play him in. There's the shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Nicely weighted ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's in a great position here. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's bustling through here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. And the ball is out of play. On. Quality ball. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Short changes him with that pass. That has been slung wide. So no flag here. Skims one in. That's put paid to the danger. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a really well-measured ball. Very much into the last knockings. Verdonk. High. Reinders.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Good ball, good take. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Kambuaya. That's been cut out, well played. So that's it, it is all over. Indonesia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Romani picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I was expecting this game to be put to bed a lot earlier, especially when the opponent struggled to get back into it. They could have shown greater potency.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Kita mau lawan bola anda, anjay. benar aja, Cok. Kita lawannya Belanda, habis ini kita lawan Jepang lagi, Cok. Lawannya Belanda, Cok. Jonathan sudah dipanggil di sini, Cok, sekalinya ya. Kali ini Kolok jadi kapten. Biasanya Izis. Come on. Sekalinya lawan.
Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're ready now for the anthems. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Some of the greatest to have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There is much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. There's the whistle. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Shifted it to the flank. That is good alertness. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, just the keeper now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great chance! And he should have made them pay.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
De Jong. And it's Ake. Gakpo. And Marlon. Now it's Memphis Depay. Oh, that's a key interception. High. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's having a hit! De Jong. Gakpo. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Memphis Depay. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, but he's forced to go back. Trauda. No, that's been intercepted. Neither side yet able to find the net. And smartly reclaimed. Verdonk. Walsh. That's a good ball out wide. Reinders. Gakpo. High. Traoré. Walsh. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's played forward. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, terrible pass. High. Verdonk. Strong running down that left flank. Reinders. Chance, surely! No, just not quite.
Reinders certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
De Jong. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Gakpo. All the way back. Walsh. It says. Dix. Reinders. Turns back here, probably the best option. 30 minutes gone. Ake. Marlon. Now Gakpo. High. De Jong. Gravenberg. De Jong. Well, that has not gone well. That's destined for the flank. He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
De Jong. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Marlon. Now it's Marlon. It says. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. Van Dijk. Ake. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Trouon. High. Reinders.
Romani really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first
And
half?
now,
Solid,
please turn towards
very
the
solid,
screen
actually,
for a
Peter.
special
They haven't made much of an
presentation
impression
featuring
at the
our
other
guest
end,
performers today.
but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution in progress.
We're on the move again.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Van Dijk. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Marlon. Pelopessi. Out towards the flank. He'll try from distance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Ake. And Marlon. Tries to pass it through. Trauda. De Jong. Gakpo. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Gakpo. And it's Gravenberg. De Roon. This is a promising build-up. Great defending, strong and determined. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Marlon. Marlon! That's a fair try, but just off target.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Can he get on the end of this? De Jong. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. De Roon. This is De Jong. And it's Gravenberch. In with the challenge. Kambuaya. Looking for options for shoots! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
De Roon. Hertrauda. Gravenberch. And it's De Roon. That's a sharp pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Kambuaya. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's De Jong. Now, can they get him away? Aldero claims comfortably.
The Netherlands seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Gravenberch. Into the last quarter of an hour. Ferdinand.
Indonesia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Shot could be on. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely spread. Ake does really well to win the ball there. Gakpo. De Jong.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Looking for a runner. Van Dijk clears without hesitation. Gravenberch. De Roon. Hertrauda. Distributed tidily. Verdonk. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Gravenberch. Pinches it off him. And the pass is intercepted. And time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
Jepang, kita ketemu Jepang, cu. Anjay kali. Collective strength, cu. Kita ketemu Jepang. bakal ganti ini di sini. Oke.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? Indonesia have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So it's down to business here. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Threads one in. Oh, he's onto this. And he's quick to get rid. Good work on the right flank here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's taking no chances there. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this boy, Tomiyasu. You get just about the full package with him, the technical ability, versatility. He's got that tactical discipline in his game. And he's undoubtedly had all that drummed into him from an early age. He's been on my radar since he's impressed me with his ability to play both centrally and in a wider position.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. Kubo! Kubo! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Japan are in front. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gets a good foot in there. Romani. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball in towards the middle. Header comes in! And he's found the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's the keeper's ball. Tomiyasu. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Kubo. Reinders. Well read, nice interception. He's got away. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Duan. Ambitious ball here. Kubo is wide and looking to get onto this. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Deftly away. Reinders. Walsh. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. What a save! Terrific reaction! Big chance! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Endo. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's a pretty loose pass. Dix. That pass has been well intercepted. He's through here. Can he finish? Goal! Japan! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Romani.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Here's Ito. He is through here. Crosses it in here. He's rising! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Quality ball. That's going wide left. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Deftly away. Brilliantly cut out. Nicely aimed pass. Endo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here. He has found the way through. And he's cut it out. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Reinders.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get it through? And he's straight offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good-looking ball. That has been cut short. And he's had it nicked away. Here's Ito. Good ball, good take. And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution for Indonesia, number 19.
So
number
off we go again.
25, Number 18.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. Go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Throw on. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Ito. Kubo. Looking understandably energised after his goal. Dix. Referee's given a throw. Tanaka. That has not gone well. Throw on. That's a cute ball. That's a good ball out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tries to cross. Cleared away. Oh, well played. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Getting up there! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Ito. Played out to the left flank. Plays the return pass. Pass somewhat off target. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ito. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision.
Tries from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Tomiyasu. And it's Endo. Now it's Kubo. And he's managed to get free. Throw on. Romani needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Endo. Now it's Kubo.
Such good technique.
He's under a lot of pressure there. And there's Greengrass. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Japan, palpably stronger, better, superior.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he latch on to this? Well timed, excellent interception. Verdonk. Endo. Ferdinand. Romani. Tanaka with the slide tackle there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Kubo. 5 minutes left on the clock. Chuaon. Dix. Walsh. Now that's well seen too. Pelopessi. Romani. Nicely spread. And that is well cleared.
1 minute added time.
Throw it. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Ito. Endo. And we're done. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. Your reflections then.
Perasaan kita tadi menang 1 kali, Cuk. Imbang 1 kali, Cuk. Aduh, los anjir. Masa gitu doang kalah, Cuk. Kita tadi ini loh menang, Cuk, 1 kali. Makanya gue heran kok bisa kita kalah di sini, kau bilang. Harusnya kan lanjut lagi, Cuk. Kangen. Kita ketemu Korea Selatan ya. Kita sekarang satu grup sama Korea Selatan ya. Belgia. Anjay, ada Song Hon Min. Parah kali gue kita ketemu Song Hon Min.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello, everybody,
Two
and
teams,
welcome to
each
today's
seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Time for the first of the anthems. Now that was impressive.
Lining up
So,
for
Jim, who
South
would you
Korea.
identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's a player who has all the characteristics that modern centre-backs need. But particularly it's his pace that is made to count. So his team can step up the pitch, and he's got the recovery speed to tidy things up when there aren't too many back to help out. So I think that will be a key part of what we may see unfold here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. There's the whistle, and here we go. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. High. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Reinders. Here's a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chowon. High. Oh, strongly challenged there. Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Spread to the right. Lee Kang-in. Oh, shooting chance! Nicely aimed pass. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he is deftly away. He's had a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. South Korea make the perfect start. They are already ahead. First quarter of an hour gone. Reinders.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
High. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's run loose here. And he's there to retrieve it. That's going wide left. South Korea are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Spread it left. Now it's Son Heung-min. It says. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that's well seen too. Verdonk. Walsh. Reinders. Romani. It's a pretty loose pass. Son Heung-min. Oh, it's come loose. Lee Kang-in. The ball has bounced loose now. Nice interception, well timed. Min. Nice looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Lee Kang-in. Shifted it to the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Son Heung-min really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? High. He's going for goal! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Romani has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Hwang Hee-chan. South Korea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now, to all members of the
Indonesia
crowd,
trailing
I'd
by
like
the
to ask
tightest
you to
of
join
margins
me
at
in wishing
half-time.
our birthday boy a
Well, for me,
very
Peter,
special
things have never
birthday.
really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup.
Everyone,
I can see a
please
few
welcome the
changes
two
coming,
sides.
because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we get things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Indonesia seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Distributed tidily. Tries to dink it through. He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Looking for a runner. Pass is just off target. Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan in with the challenge. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's got away. Son Heung-min purring through. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he is going into that little black book.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did. Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
60 minutes played. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Lovely feet. Aimed at the far side. Keeper's dealt with that. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. This looks... There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Romani. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Opts for safety. And it's Son Heung-min. Nicely shaped ball. Decent chance! And he should have made them pay.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in.
Kim Min-jae. Now it's Son Heung-min. He is through here. Nicely weighted ball. That's put paid to the danger. And here's Son Heung-min. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Goes for a shot! It's a loose ball. But he's left disappointed. Kim Min-jae gathers from the goal kick. Son Heung-min, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Driving forward. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a good run down the right. Hwang Hee-chan has found the net here, of course. Played out wide. Verdonk, rapid and full of intent. And now they can clear their lines.
Indonesia are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Substitution for South Korea, number 19, Lee Kangin, number 24, number 6, coming on the field,
And he's managed to get free.
26, number 23,
Can he get it through?
number 8.
Now here's the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Just 5 minutes left. That's good running with the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good strength. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Walsh. Driven in, and a header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's been cut out, well played. South Korea, and we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Your reflections then, Jim?
Malah ketemu Senegal lagi, jancok lah. Tambah parah nih kita, Cok. Mereka Selatan lagi, Cok. Poinnya siapa, Cok? Sepak bola kita 2 kali nih. Kalau enggak, aduh, susah ini.
So many teams, so many ambitions. The objectives are clear for everyone, and they all know what needs doing. It is very much every team for themselves. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And now we observe the national anthems. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
And that gets things running. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. The ball goes in. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. Sitole. He's had it taken off him. Reinders. Some good work on the right flank here. Ball in towards the middle. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Impressive jump! No, not the best of headers.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Sitole. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's well spotted. No goals as yet. Sitole. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Verdonk. That's a good run down the left. Looking for the run. Decent chance!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foster. Nice sequence of passes this. South Africa have a free kick. And it is a corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Reinders. Walsh. Trouon. Verdonk. Reinders. Now this... There's the shot! Of course! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
For Indonesia, after 30 minutes is number 9.
Indonesia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Half an hour played now. Well read, nice interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Reinders knocks it into space. And that's played in low. And it's hoisted clear. Sitole. Foster. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. Aldero gets it clear. Good pressure, determined, intense.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Sitole. Might be danger here.
Foster really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Showing great feet there. He might be in here. Chance for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Sitole has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Walsh.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Sitole. Foster. That's a little off target. Knocks it out wide. Good chance here! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
Volunteers for each
Indonesia
block,
just
please
ahead
report
then
to the
as
staff
we
room
reach
immediately.
45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Indonesia can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution for Indonesia, number 25.
So we're
number
underway for the
18,
second half.
Number 19.
Indonesia
Coming on the
leading
field,
courtesy of the
number
game's only
7,
goal.
Number 5. Number 15.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Indonesia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Stood up well to him there. It says Dix. Well timed, excellent interception. Turns back here, probably the best option.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's been played through, and the shot's on here. Indonesia just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. The message is clear, none shall pass. Ferdinand. Foster.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Out towards the flank. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
It's a pretty loose pass.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Great defending, strong and determined. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that's a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
He's found a way past. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dix.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Foster. He's had it taken off him. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Tries to play it through. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Just eases him off the ball.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
That's going across goal. And he's had it nicked away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And the through ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Indonesia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. It's a good foot in there. Shot at goal! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Romani. There could be trouble here. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Ferdinand really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's really well cleared. Plays it across.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
2 added minutes has been
And that is out of
indicated.
play. Lobbed in behind. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And it's been taken short. Great chance! It's hit the upright. He doesn't look too happy with that.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
And that will be it. Indonesia can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Kambuaya picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Indonesia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was
Security
link-up
staff for
play,
each block,
running in behind,
please report
this
to
has
the
just been a
staff
great
room
day at the
immediately.
office.
Itali nih, Meksiko nih cok, anjay lah. Kita malah ketemu Meksiko cok. Bonus solo zirna.
Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're ready now for the anthems.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, we're on the way. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. That has not gone well. It says. Reinders. Verdonk. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. High. And that was nowhere near his best. And he's managed to get free. Reinders. Verdonk. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the return pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's let fly. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mexico are looking to go forward now. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's got away. So it is still 0-0. Pass somewhat off target.
Mexico really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
And he's running through. Traon. Verdonk. Dix. It says. High. Reinders. High. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Out towards the flank. Oh, good spread. Delivered low. Great chance! And there's his goal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Gol. Convertido en el minuto 32. Número 18.
Indonesia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. This looks promising. And he's lost his man here. Space for him to turn and look. Not a hint of offside here. Nice interception, well timed. Romani played out to the left flank.
Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Deftly away. It's a threatening ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. In with the challenge. Reinders. He's having a pop! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? That's going wide left. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Indonesia go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Indonesia can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Played through into space. Pass is just off target. It says. Now he's off and running. Gets a good foot in there. He'll try from distance! And for a moment, time stood still. That has been slung wide. Reinders. He's had it taken off him. Throw in. Indonesia are still that goal to the good.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Foot in. Walsh. Oh, super. And he shoots! And that's a tiny finish. Mexico back on level terms. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross flung in towards the middle. Punched away. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's destined for the flank.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nice touch. Now here's the delivery. Aldero claims it. Safe hands. Reinders. Now that looks a decent ball. Played towards the front line. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Just a quarter of an hour to play. No, he refuses to take the bait. Played out wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Cambio en México. Número 25.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número 9.
They've played it short. Goes to finish!
Número 17.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
11.
Tries to get it clear. And he's decided to go for it. He's going for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now this could be a chance. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's managed to get rid. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a searching pass. Dink through. And it's made its way to him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as it goes. It is the long road home. They needed to win, they failed.
Kita menang pada lanjut lah. Gua bakal langsung tes dulu guys ya, gua mau langsung tes ini.